Why is it that we need to start investing? Why is it that we need to start saving? Why is it that we need to start managing our finances better? Why is it that we need to start allocating finances with regards to our expenses with far more foresight and being very careful with the allocation of our expenses? Why is it all necessary? Why do we need to do all those things? Why do we need to plan? Why do we need to save? Why do we need to invest? Why is it necessary at the end of the day? The reason for that is super, super, super simple. And that reason is to avoid a single point of failure. Let's expand. Most of us have a primary source of income, and in most of the cases, that primary source of income is the only source of income as well. And then, based off of that, we get the income and then we determine our expenses. Could be fixed or variable, whatever the case may be. Rent could be fixed, groceries could be sort of fixed, and eating out could be variable in this case, right? But most of the time, this income, which is the only source of income and only one source of income, is determining our lifestyle. And then we get promoted, and our lifestyle also needs now an upgrade. And then we get promoted again, and we think, you know what, let's upgrade our lifestyle even more. So, what is happening is that we are always matching the level of income we are generating with the kind of lifestyle we are having. Whereas the idea should be that the income should be generating far more than the lifestyle upgrade we are having. So we create this delta where the income is more and the lifestyle upgrade is less, and the differential is basically now your extra savings that you can put to use. And why is that necessary? Because if your income is increasing and matching your lifestyle and increasing and matching your lifestyle, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're converging to a single point of failure. If you are a business owner and your business suffers huge losses, or if you're a freelancer and you're not getting any more clients, or if you're an employee and your employer fires you, your single source of income collapsed and you set yourself up for that single point of failure. Which is why investing, saving, and money mindset, these are very important things to really try to understand on the best allocation of the income we are generating in different areas of our life. Best allocation of income in the expense category, so we can optimize our expenses, reduce the ones that can be reduced and completely cut off the ones that are unnecessary, and then use the remainder to invest, and then use the remainder to create an emergency fund, so on and so forth. So our horizon is a little long term and we are planning for the future. And by that logic, once you start doing that, the compounding effects helps you generate now multiple sources of income. Sources of income through the appreciation of the shares that you hold, or sources of income through the interest income you get by depositing money in a savings account, or the income that you get from the dividends of the stocks that you hold, or the income that you get from the appreciation of the land that you bought. So those things are necessary because they are sort of diversifying your sources of income. So you're no longer relying on purely your business profits or purely your salary or purely your freelancing opportunities, but you're now adding dividends, saving income from interests, adding capital appreciation from land, adding appreciation of shares, all of these different sources of income. So if one is shaky or is about to collapse, then your whole world doesn't collapse along with it, and you have some cushion and some buffer to get through those difficult times until you're back up on your feet again, and then you can start maximizing that the primary source of income that you had. And that is why investing and saving and cost optimization is super, super necessary, so you do not put yourself in a position where you are a victim of single point of failure. And for that, only you are responsible. And to make that change, only you are responsible. And it doesn't start with generating more sources of income or minimizing expenses. It all starts with the mindset you have about money. If you have a positive mindset about money, then you eventually carve out ways to maximize income or reduce expenses. But if you have a negative mindset or a negative association with money, then you'll never think about it in a more holistic and collective manner. So don't set yourself up for a single point of failure, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.